Yo, what up guys, it's Austin. In today's video, let's talk about Zkplintfo. Don't know what that means? Let me paint you the picture. So I was just chilling when I decided to check Twitter. All of a sudden, I see that Ed Boon is hosting a Twitter space, so I was like, let's check it out. Here's what happened next. Lots of static, radio noise, almost like someone was trying to find the right frequency. It kind of reminded me of PT, the cancelled Silent Hills teaser. And it kind of felt like it too, since hundreds of people were trying to figure out what was going on.
Such a drag.
Did Ed Boon fall asleep with his phone on, or was Ed Boon hacked? Then a few seconds later, finally some more familiar sounds, old Mortal Kombat soundbites, looping over and over again. But that was just phase 1 of the Twitter space. And by the way, the looping, or the static noise so to speak, is not just noise, there is actually way more to it. I'll reveal that after phase 2. During phase 2, actual music started playing. 9 tracks were played, even if just shortly. Now before I'll tell you more about the different tracks and their possible meaning, just keep in mind that none of this was a mistake. All of this has been done deliberately, and you'll know why by the end of the video. Now let's revisit phase 1 of Ed Boon's broadcast. Keep in mind that Mortal Kombat is still celebrating its 30-year anniversary. Phase 1 is telling the story of Ed Boon making the first Mortal Kombat games. Let's break it down. Part 1 starts with static noise and a computer sound, almost like an old system is trying to load a file. Then we can hear the Mortal Kombat startup sound from 1992. After that, some static and high frequency noises. The old modders are still known for their high pitch sound. Then a bit later, some mouse clicking noises. Ed Boon programming the game, followed by 2 more loud sounds, which almost sound like someone inserted a floppy disk to a drive. After the successful insertion, we hear a Mortal Kombat 2 soundbite, some faint music, like someone is going through different radio frequencies, then some deep beeping, which sounds like a file is being written, followed by a floppy insertion sound again, and boom, we get a Mortal Kombat 3 Shao Kahn laugh soundbite. You see the pattern, working on the game, writing it, inserting it, and finally, booting it. That is the story of Ed Boon in the early days.
The typical day in Mortal Kombat starts with me trying to get in as early as possible. Most of the other guys in the team work late into the night, and in the morning I can get a few uninterrupted hours to program in the characters' moves and plan things out for the rest of the day.
Now let's continue by talking about phase 2. After many loops of phase 1, songs were being played, with the final one marking the end of the broadcast, giving the name. Let's check out the list. Now these are not random tracks. We know that Ed Boon likes to listen to Prince, Queen, and so on. So this could be just his playlist, or it could be hinting at different characters. So let's check out each track. Purple Rain by Prince equals Rain. I don't think this needs further explanation, so let's move on to the next one. Mother by Pink Floyd. This could be hinting at Melina, given the color pink and the fact that she kind of became a mother in her latter ending. Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen could be hinting at the rest of the ninjas that skipped MK11, so Ermac, Reptile, and Smoke. Let It Be by the Beatles. Kind of a reach, but maybe Sandel, as the lyrics talk about a mother that speaks words of wisdom during an hour of darkness. Boogie Fever by the Silvers. Reaching again, but possibly a Liu Kang reference because of his friendship. Every Breath You Take by the Police. Easiest guess would be Cabal, since he was a police officer before getting burnt and now uses a mask to breathe. Gin and Juice by Snoop Dogg. Maybe a Bo Ritro reference because of the alcohol. Another Brick in the Wall by Pink Floyd. Possibly a Tremor hint. And finally, The End by the Beatles. Maybe this isn't necessarily a character hint, but just marks the end of the broadcast, since it was the final track before the Twitter space ended. Again, some of these might be a reach. As a matter of fact, the entirety of phase 2 might be a reach, as this could simply be Ed Boon's playlist, therefore songs he likes to listen to. In conclusion, I think this Twitter space was Ed Boon doing Ed Boon things, enjoying to troll, with this being possibly his most elaborate troll, but at the same time kind of celebrating Mortal Kombat as a whole and taking us down the memory lane in his very unique way. Well, that being said, that's for this video. So what do you think? Is there more to the different songs, or did Ed Boon just play songs he likes? Please in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys later. Midsound signing out. Peace.